Stuart is the world's largest passenger plane.
The world of aviation has reached incredible heights, with passenger planes so massive they defy belief. These engineering marvels are not just aircraft. They're flying cities capable of carrying thousands across the skies. From their luxurious features to jaw-dropping sizes, each of these planes pushes the limits of what's possible up there in the sky.
There were grey skies in Toulouse as Europe's largest twin-engine passenger jet took off for its maiden flight on Thursday.
Which of these giants takes the crown as the biggest of them all? Join us as we count down the top 15 largest passenger planes ever built. Number 15. Spruce Goose. Taking a step back in time, the first on the list is one of aviation's earliest and most ambitious attempts at building a giant plane. The Hughes H-4 Hercules, famously known as the Spruce Goose. Built by the Hughes Aircraft Company, it was designed during World War II as a massive cargo and troop transport plane capable of crossing the Atlantic.
I've put the sweat of my life into this thing. I have my reputation rolled up in it. And I have stated several times that if it's a failure, I'll probably leave this country and never come back, and I mean it.
The Spruce Goose took its first and only flight on November 2nd, 1947, with Howard Hughes at the controls. It cost about $23 million at the time, which would be worth hundreds of millions today. The most incredible thing about this aircraft is its size. It has a wingspan of 319 feet, the largest of any plane ever built. Its fuselage is 218 feet long, and it stands 79 feet tall. Despite its nickname, the Spruce Goose was mostly made of birch, not spruce, because aluminum was restricted during the war. This wooden design made it an engineering marvel. Inside, it could hold up to 750 troops or heavy cargo for wartime missions. While its sleek, futuristic look stood out, it never went into regular service. Still, it left a lasting mark on aviation. Today, it's on display at the Evergreen Aviation and Space Museum in Oregon, where visitors can admire its incredible size and design. The Spruce Goose may have flown only once, but other giants have taken to the skies with far greater regularity and success. Let's look at one such marvel. Number 14. Airbus A380-800. This plane holds the record for being the largest passenger aircraft ever built. Manufactured by Airbus,
I really like this aircraft for its dimensions and this complexity, this calm behavior during flight.
It took its maiden flight on April 27, 2005, and was officially introduced into commercial service by Singapore Airlines in 2007. This double-decker marvel required an estimated $25 billion for its development, reflecting the sheer scale and complexity of its engineering. With a length of 238 feet, a wingspan of 262 feet, and a height of 79 feet, the A380-800 is an unmistakable giant. Its maximum takeoff weight is a staggering 1,268,000 pounds, powered by 4 advanced Rolls-Royce Trent 900 or Engine Alliance turbofan engines. These engines ensure both efficiency and the capability to carry the plane's massive payload across continents. The interior of this plane redefines luxury and space. In an all-economy layout, it can accommodate up to 853 passengers, but airlines typically configure it to carry between 500 and 600 passengers in 3 classes. First-class passengers enjoy private suites, onboard showers, and even lounges, while business and economy sections offer generous legroom and classic entertainment systems. Its double-deck design also allows for creative layouts, such as bars and social areas, enhancing the flying experience. The A380's range of 8,000 nautical miles connects global hubs like Dubai to Los Angeles or London to Singapore without refueling. Airlines like Emirates, Qantas, and British Airways have used it to provide unparalleled service on high-capacity routes. What makes the A380-800 truly iconic is its groundbreaking approach to passenger comfort and capacity, setting new standards in commercial aviation. Its enormous size and quiet cabins make it a favorite for long-haul travelers worldwide. As groundbreaking as the A380-800 is, the skies are home to many other giants with their own incredible stories to tell. Let's reveal another one of these giants. Number 13. Boeing 747-8. Built by Boeing Commercial Airplanes, this is the largest version of the 747 series and a major achievement in aviation. It first flew on February 8, 2010, marking a new chapter in long-haul travel.
There's really an upturn in the aerospace industry. We're seeing people fly more often, airplanes are full, there's really a lot of demand for new airplanes.
Developed at an estimated cost of $4 billion, it combines size and efficiency in a way that changed air travel. At 250 feet long, with a wingspan of 225 feet and a height of 63.6 feet, it is the longest passenger plane ever built. Inside, the 747-8 is both modern and comfortable, carrying up to 467 passengers in a three-class layout. Its design takes inspiration from the Boeing 787 Dreamliner, featuring curved overhead bins, LED lighting that adjusts to the time of day, and a redesigned staircase that enhances its iconic upper deck. The quieter cabin and thoughtful features make long flights more enjoyable. Beyond looks, the 747-8 is a high-performance aircraft. With a range of 8,000 miles, it easily connects cities like Los Angeles and Hong Kong. Airlines such as Lufthansa and Korean Air have used it on major international routes, where its size and reliability stand out. Unlike some larger planes, it was designed to fit existing airport infrastructure, making it easier for airlines to use without major changes.
The torque on those bolts are 625 foot-pounds on the rear, 375 foot-pounds on the front. The fronts are designed to shear off.
While the Boeing 747-8 reigns as a giant, what we are about to show you is another contender that challenges its throne in both size and legacy. Let's find out what it is. Number 12. The Ilyushin II-96-400. This Russian-built quadjet can comfortably accommodate 435 passengers in an all-economy configuration for long-distance flights. Manufactured by Ilyushin, this megaplane took its first flight on April 14, 1993, as an upgraded variant of the original IL-96, which debuted earlier in 1988. The aircraft is 210 feet long, with a wingspan of 197 feet and a height of 51 feet. It runs on 4 Aviad Vigatel PS9001 turbofan engines, giving it a range of about 6,040 miles. This allows it to fly long routes like Moscow to Havana without stopping. Inside, the Il-96-400 is spacious and designed for both economy and business class passengers. Its layout is simple and built for comfort on long flights. However, compared to Western planes like the Boeing 747, it lacks some luxury and advanced technology that appeal to international airlines. Despite its strong performance, the Il-96-400 is not widely used. Russian airlines and government charters mainly operate it, and it has been used as a presidential aircraft in Russia. This highlights its role as a symbol of national engineering. What sets the Il-96-400 apart is its durability and its status as a homegrown alternative to Western aircraft, showing Russia's efforts to stay independent in aviation manufacturing. While the Il-96-400 holds its ground as a capable long-haul performer, the next plane on our list redefines what it means to blend elegance with engineering brilliance. Number 11. The Antonov An-225 Mriya. Built in the 1970s by the Antonov Design Bureau in Ukraine, this was once the largest and heaviest aircraft ever constructed, with a maximum takeoff weight of 640 tons. Designed to carry the Soviet Union's Buran space shuttle and other huge cargo, the An-225 had 6 powerful engines and a massive 290-foot wingspan. Nicknamed Mriya, meaning dream in Ukrainian, it set multiple records, including carrying the heaviest single cargo item and the largest total cargo weight.
Just to have to complete this operation as early as possible, because tomorrow our departure very early in time, and to have normal good rest.
Its unique design, with a split tail and a cargo hold big enough for 50 cars, made it one of a kind in aviation history. Tragedy struck in February 2022 during the early days of the Russian invasion of Ukraine. Amidst the Battle of Antonov Airport near Kiev, the An-225 was destroyed by shelling and fire, a heartbreaking loss for Ukraine and aviation fans worldwide.
Video footage proves the world's largest cargo plane has been destroyed. It was destroyed in a Russian assault on an airfield near Kiev, Ukraine. Grim footage shows the legendary plane's wreckage.
Only one An-225 was ever built, making its destruction even more devastating. Despite this, there is hope. A restoration project aims to honor the An-225's legacy and bring it back to life. After marveling at the sheer size and power of the Antonov, An-225 Maria, let's shift our focus to the cutting-edge ambition of China's Comac C919, a rising contender in the aviation market. Number 10. The Comac C919. This megaplane is China's bold entry into the competitive global aviation market. Designed by the Commercial Aircraft Corporation of China, the C919 is a narrow-body airliner designed to compete with the Boeing 737. It had its first flight on May 5, 2017, marking a big step forward for Chinese aviation. The C919 can carry up to 172 passengers, depending on its layout, and has a range of about 3,450 miles. It is 128 feet long, with a wingspan of 117 feet, making it slightly smaller than its Western rivals, but well suited for regional and domestic flights. Inside, it has a modern cabin with bright LED lighting, larger windows, and comfortable seating. While it lacks the luxury of bigger planes, it is built for reliable and cost-effective travel. Its sleek design improves fuel efficiency, and its advanced LEAP-1C engines help reduce fuel use and emissions. The C919 is mainly aimed at China's domestic market, with airlines like China Eastern already placing orders. Its first commercial flight took place in 2023. Though not yet a global competitor, the C919 is an important step toward China's goal of relying less on foreign aircraft makers. It represents the country's push for technological independence and ambition in aviation. As production increases and certification continues, the C919 could become a strong player in the global market. From the skies of China to international aspirations, let's now take a look at the next aviation marvel that showcases innovation on a grand scale. Number 9. Airbus Maverick. The Airbus series has always pushed the limits of aviation, and one of its boldest projects is the Airbus Maverick. First revealed in 2020, the Maverick features a blended wing body design, where the wings and fuselage merge into one smooth shape. This unique design aims to improve fuel efficiency, reduce emissions, and lower noise levels compared to regular planes. The Maverick is still in the prototype stage, with no set date for production or commercial use. Its early test flights focused on studying its aerodynamics, fuel use, and overall performance. While Airbus hasn't shared many details about its exact size, its sleek and compact shape offers more interior space and better aerodynamics than traditional aircraft. Airbus estimates that the Maverick could cut fuel use by up to 20% compared to standard jet designs. Although not yet ready for passengers, the Maverick stands out for its potential to change aviation. Its eco-friendly and fuel-saving design could help reduce reliance on traditional fuels. However, a major challenge is stability and control, as it lacks a traditional tail. Airbus is still working on solutions to make the Maverick a practical option for the future of flight. As we look toward the future of aviation with the Airbus Maverick, it's clear that the quest for more efficient and sustainable aircraft continues. But now let's dive into another standout aircraft that has already made its mark in the skies. Number 8. The Tupolev Tu-204. This Russian twin-jet airliner was designed as an alternative to Boeing and Airbus planes. It first flew in 1989 and entered service in the 1990s, built for medium to long-range flights. Made by Tupolev, the Tu-204 comes in different versions to meet airline needs. Depending on the model, it can carry between 164 and 210 passengers, making it a reliable option for both regional and international travel. The Tu-204 is 177 feet long with a 130-foot wingspan and has a maximum takeoff weight of 221 pounds. It runs on two Aviad Vigatel PS90A turbofan engines, giving it a range of 3,600 miles, allowing it to fly both domestic and international routes. Though mainly developed for the Russian market, airlines in Cuba, Vietnam, and the UAE have also used it, especially for flights across Europe, the Middle East, and Asia. Despite its strengths, the Tu-204 has struggled against Boeing and Airbus, partly due to geopolitical challenges and a smaller global service network. However, it is fuel efficient, making it a cost-effective choice for airlines. While production has slowed in recent years, the Tu-204 remains an important part of Russian aviation and showcases the country's aircraft manufacturing skills. And now, let's move on to another impressive aircraft that took flight to the skies, the Boeing 777-200, an iconic digital design. Number 7. Boeing 777-200. This plane changed aviation when it first flew in 1994. It was the first airliner designed entirely with a 3D computer-aided design, making production faster and more precise. Built by Boeing, this aircraft set new standards for efficiency and reliability. Its first flight was on June 12, 1994, and it entered commercial service on May 15, 1995. With a wingspan of 199 feet, 11 inches, and a length of 242 feet, the 777-200 is a large and powerful aircraft. It can carry between 314 and 396 passengers, depending on the layout, and flies at a cruising speed of Mach 0.84. Its range of over 8,000 miles allows it to operate long-haul flights, such as between the US and Asia or Europe. Inside, the 777-200 offers a spacious cabin with wider seats and more headroom than older planes. It was also one of the first aircraft to feature a fully digital flight deck, helping pilots with advanced avionics and better controls. Airlines loved the plane for its reliability, fuel efficiency, and passenger comfort. With over 1,000 built, it remains an essential part of global air travel, operating on major routes around the world. And now, let's shift our attention to another game-changer in aviation history, the Concorde. Number 6. The Concorde. Created by British Aircraft Corporation and Aerospatiale, this groundbreaking supersonic passenger plane made its first flight in 1969. With its sleek design and turbojet engines, it could fly at speeds of Mach 2, which is more than twice the speed of sound. This meant flight times were much shorter. A trip from London to New York took just under 3.5 hours, compared to the usual 8 hours on other planes. The Concorde became a symbol of luxury and advanced technology, carrying between 92 and 120 passengers. Though it had high operating costs, it was known for its speed and elegance, offering plush seating, fine dining, and exclusive service. It was a favorite among celebrities, business leaders, and diplomats. With a wingspan of 84 feet and a length of 204 feet, the Concorde had a maximum takeoff weight of about 408,000 pounds. Powered by 4 Rolls-Royce Snecma Olympus engines, it could reach a cruising altitude of 60,000 feet, higher than most commercial jets, and fly at a top speed of 1,354 miles per hour. Despite its success, the Concorde faced challenges like high maintenance costs, noise limits, and a small passenger capacity. It was retired in 2003 after a tragic Air France crash in 2000, along with a drop in interest in supersonic travel due to rising fuel prices and economic issues. And now, let's move on to an aircraft with a unique role in aerospace innovation, the Strata Launch Rock. Number 5. The Strata Launch. Revealed in 2019, this is an incredible feat of engineering as it holds the record for the largest wingspan of any aircraft ever built, measuring a stunning 385 feet, nearly the length of a football field. This massive size sets the Rock apart in the world of aviation. Developed by Strata Launch, a company co-founded by Microsoft's Paul Allen, the Rock was created to help with space exploration. Its main job is to launch satellites into space, offering a new way to reach the stars. The Rock has a unique design, with two fuselages connected by a huge central wing, making it stand out in both appearance and function. It can carry up to 500,000 pounds of cargo, which is a lot for any aircraft. Despite its enormous size, the Rock can reach speeds of over 528 miles per hour and only needs 2 pilots and a flight engineer to operate it. The Rock aims to change space travel by offering an air-based launch platform instead of relying on ground-based systems. By doing so, it could help lower the cost of sending things to space. As of 2019, Strata Launch was still testing the Rock, getting ready for future missions. The company also planned to build the Talon A, a hypersonic vehicle for even faster operations. The development of the Rock marks an exciting step towards cheaper and more sustainable space travel. Its huge size might seem overwhelming, but its ability to launch satellites from the sky could change how we think about reaching space. Leaving behind the record-breaking wingspan of the Strata launch, let's turn our attention to the iconic tri-jet design of the aircraft we are about to reveal. Number 4. McDonnell Douglas MD-11. This wide-body tri-jet airliner became popular in the 1990s for long-haul international flights. Developed by McDonnell Douglas, the MD-11 was an updated version of the DC-10, designed to be more fuel-efficient and quieter, with better aerodynamics. It first flew in 1990 and entered service in 1991 with Finnair. The MD-11 was a big step forward in aviation, featuring more advanced systems and a longer range than its predecessor. It is 199 feet long and has a wingspan of 165 feet, with room for 293 passengers in a typical two-class layout. It could travel 6,750 miles, making it perfect for long-distance flights between continents. One of the standout features of the MD-11 was its 3 engines, giving it a unique look in the sky. The extra engine helped make it more fuel-efficient, and its quieter, greener engines made it a favorite for airlines wanting to reduce noise and fuel costs. While the MD-11 was widely used by major airlines like Lufthansa, American Airlines, and FedEx, it eventually lost popularity to twin-engine aircraft like the Boeing 777 and Airbus A330. The last commercial MD-11 flight was in 2014, but it still serves as a cargo aircraft for operators like FedEx. As we leave behind the legacy of the MD-11, let's continue our journey through aviation history, moving forward to explore another marvel that reshaped the skies. Number 3. The Lockheed L1011. The Lockheed L1011. TriStar is one of aviation's most well-known wide-body jets, famous for its unique design and technological features. Made by Lockheed, it first flew in 1970 and entered service in 1972 with Eastern Airlines. Although it wasn't as widely used as its competitors, the Boeing 747 and the McDonnell Douglas DC-10, the L1011, were an important step forward in air travel, especially because of their innovative autopilot systems and high level of automation. The L1011 could carry up to 400 passengers in a 3-class setup. It was 163 feet long and had a wingspan of 156 feet. Its range of 3,800 miles made it a great choice for medium to long flights. The aircraft's design featured a wide fuselage, giving more room for passengers, and its smooth, low-drag design helped improve fuel efficiency for its time. One of the best features of the L1011 was its advanced autopilot system, which could control much of the flight, including landing. This was a major achievement for the time, making flights smoother and reducing the work for pilots. In fact, it was one of the first planes to have an automatic landing system, marking a major step forward in commercial air travel. Even though the L1011 was praised for its design and performance, it didn't become as popular as the 747, and production ended in 1984 after only 250 units were built. Now, let's move to a more recent development from Lockheed, one that has revolutionized military transport on a massive scale: the C5M Super Galaxy. Number 2. The Lockheed C5M. The Lockheed C5M Super Galaxy is a powerful transport aircraft that plays a key role in the US Air Force's logistics. Made by Lockheed Martin, the C5M is an updated version of the C5 Galaxy, which first flew in the early 1970s. The C5M took to the skies in 2006 and has since become essential for transporting large military cargo to hard-to-reach places around the world. This massive aircraft is impressive in size, measuring 247 feet long, with a wingspan of 222 feet and a height of 65 feet. It can carry up to 281,000 pounds of cargo, such as tanks, helicopters, and big vehicles. The C5M is powered by 4 turbofan engines, the GE CF6 engines, which are 22% more fuel efficient and 30% more reliable than older engines. One of the C5M's most unique features is its ability to load and unload cargo without needing cranes or extra equipment. The nose of the plane can be raised and lowered, letting it kneel and creating a ramp directly to the ground for easy loading and unloading. This is especially important for military operations, where time and easy access to landing zones matter. While the C5M mainly serves the US Air Force, it has also been used for humanitarian efforts and international missions. Even though only a small number were built, the C5M remains a vital tool for quick and heavy lifting in difficult situations. From military giants to next-generation commercial planes, the C5M marks another milestone in aircraft innovation. As we wrap up this list, let's turn our attention to the next generation of aircraft, an aircraft set to redefine long-haul flights with even more impressive capabilities. Let's dive in. Number 1. The Boeing 777X. This highly anticipated aircraft is expected to become the longest commercial airliner when it debuts in 2026. Built by Boeing as part of the 777 family, the 777X offers improvements in fuel efficiency, passenger comfort, and range. It will come in 2 versions, the 777-8 and the larger 777-9, which can carry up to 426 passengers in a 2-class layout. The most remarkable feature of the 777X is its huge wingspan of 199 feet, 11 inches, the largest of any Boeing commercial airliner. To fit into standard airport gates and taxiways, the aircraft will have folding wingtips. It will measure 242 feet in length, with a maximum takeoff weight of about 775,000 pounds. The 777X will be powered by new GE 9X engines, which are designed to be among the most fuel-efficient ever made, offering a 10% improvement in fuel economy over the previous engines. The aircraft's advanced design, including new composite materials and a redesigned wing, will make it even more efficient. It will be able to fly up to 8,700 nautical miles, making it one of the longest-range commercial jets. Inside, the aircraft will feature larger windows, a quieter cabin, better humidity control, and improved lighting, all designed to make long-haul flights more comfortable for passengers. The 777X will mostly fly long routes between major international cities, such as from the United States to Europe, Asia, and beyond. This aircraft is set to change the future of commercial aviation by combining size and efficiency in a way never seen before. And that's all for today. Thanks for watching.